everyone, I hope you're all having a beautiful day. In my last video, we shared 5 important tips for you to break the monotony of work on a weekday, whether you're working from home or from the office, so that you can relax, refresh, and then get back to work. Today, I'm going to address 3 important situations that people find themselves in, completely confused and suffering in pain. The first injury we're going to talk about is a joint sprain or a twist. Just like the ones that we have while playing a sport or even while walking, we have found ourselves twisting our ankles, twisting our wrists many a times. The second point that we're going to talk about is a muscle cramp or a muscle pull or a muscle catch or a strain. And the third injury we're going to talk about is a bone fracture. It could be a hairline fracture or something more severe. Let us learn the basics of muscle, ligament and bone care from a leading physiotherapist, Dr. Fanny Janet. She is an experienced physiotherapist practicing at the Abhinav Bindra Targeting Performance Center at the Padukone Dravid Center for Sports Excellence in Bangalore. She has helped numerous non-athletes get fit and strong, as well as international and national athletes accentuate their performance while preventing injuries with her guidance and treatment. So, without further ado, let's get brewing. Hi everyone, I'm excited to introduce to you Dr. Fanny Janet. So, she is here to tell us about the first response actions that we can take when we come across a muscle pull or a twist or a bone fracture. So to get started with, the first injury that we're going to talk about is a twist. What is the basic first response that one can do when they twist their joint?
Sure. Thank you for having me with you, Spurti. First of all, I would like to tell the viewers that you always sprain a ligament and strain your muscle. Okay, and the protocol for both of them, the first line of action that you have to be doing, this stands very simply. Easily remember RICE as an acronym for rest, icing, compression and elevation. Adding on to it, you can actually follow PRICE, which is basically P standing for protection. So if you know you've been having chronically an issue with a leg, ankle twist or wrist issues, first strengthen them. If not, when you go for playing, or if you're knowing that you're traveling and you have a back issue, wear certain kind of belts and braces that will support it. So PRICE is a good.
Okay, so one of the most confusing topics is the difference between a muscle pull, a muscle catch, a muscle strain and a cramp. So please tell us that.
It's simply a muscle pull, catch and a strain is the same thing that happens. The first mode of action that you need to do is to rehydrate, and by rehydration I'm not meaning only just water. You need to replenish the electrolytes which are lost over there. So if if a person is having a cramp at the moment, give them a glass of water with ORS or an electrolyte mixed with it, which will really help immediately. If not for any such products present at home, just a spoon of sugar and a good pinch of salt added to the water will help in the quick replenishment of the salts.
Yeah.
After which, for the pain or the cramping pain that they will be having, you can apply a heat pack over it to calm the and relax the muscle so that it slowly starts relaxing well.
Okay, now coming to the last injury, a bone fracture. This can vary from a hairline fracture or a major bone fracture. So how do we deal with it as soon as it happens before medical help arrives?
Right. So the first response you need to do is that you're not supposed to move or try to realign if you've seen a misshape in a bent body. Because how do you identify a fracture is that you will have such intense excruciating pain, and within minutes you will be having profuse swelling. So if you are not having an ambulance or a medical personnel who's present over there, and you have to take the person on your bike or in your car and you have to take them and go, you can't let that part dangling there. So to support it and immobilize it, the best way to do it is that you place a splint. For example, if it's a fractured forearm, you place a splint below and above the fracture site. Just place it gently. By a splint, I mean that anything, even at home, a wooden ruler even comes with great help, so that it will hold the place. And then above and down, after placing this, secure it mildly so that it stays in place, and then rush the person to the medical ward, after which the medical professionals will take care of it. So this is the first line of
we're going to give you a bonus for staying till the end of the video. Thank you so much. Now, the bonus is that to explain in very simple terms so that you can remember it easily as to when a hot pack should be used and when an ice pack should be used, because I know a lot of us are confused and we mix it up. We use the hot pack when we're supposed to use a cold pack, and we do the vice versa. So please simplify it for us.
Sure. So a hot pack and a cold pack. To know when to use what, I'm going to teach you two terminologies, which is acute and chronic, which you need to know. Acute means something that has happened immediately. Immediate, I mean just right now, this day, or within a week. Okay, but shorter than a week. And chronic is something that you've been having in pain and enduring it for quite a long period of time, say for more than a month, 6 months, 3 months or something. So whenever you have in acute pain, that is, it's happened right now only, you always have to ice it.
Okay.
All right, because your inflammatory response in the body will be such that you will have more of warmth in that place and swelling. So you just have to reduce it by icing it. Whereas if you have a chronic back pain issue and things like that, your muscles are continuing to stay in a strained position for a longer time, so you keep the heat pack.
Thank you,
Thank
Dr.
you,
Fanny.
Spurti.
If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching my video. Stay safe and healthy. Bye everyone.